So over here is the switch. This is New York, New Jersey, or I think still South, or we're about to go to South Brooklyn now. And right now, you see that there is a switch here, and usually it leads into there, and the tracks go and come to South Brooklyn Rail. So usually they use, I think, the one that switches off right there, but because I think this one goes and leads somewhere else. But yeah, so here is the switch. There's a switch all the way over there, if you could see it. Yeah, so this is the rail. Shouldn't be doing this because a switch can move at any time. And that's the other rail. So what this does is, oh shoot, what this does is the train will be on this track and it'll switch the wheels. If this is set here, it switches, so the wheels will go onto the newly formed track and go onto that track. Now you may be asking, what about the other side? The other side, the original track forms the new track. So as you can see, if you follow it, you can see, let's go back here. So you can see the original rail. And if you follow it, don't get mixed up with that rail. If you follow it, as you can clearly see, instead of going straight, it curves with the newly formed rail on this side. So then, thinking of this, it goes, following it, and it stays straight. It stays on its original path. Well, with this rail, if you've seen before, don't get mixed up with the rail next to it. But it stays straight. And now this part right here is usually where I guess they'll put, I don't really know because I don't think they use this switch as much, but they'll put the handle in here. Yeah, as you can see, it says right here, they'll put the handle in here and they'll switch it and make sure it's locked and then take it out so the train can pass. Because it's not like on the side, like for example, it's not like over here where they don't have to take it out. And I'll try and link. They actually have to put it in, switch the track, make sure it's all connected and locked, take it out, wait till the train leaves, and then switch the track again if they need to. But yeah, that's a fun lesson about this switch right here. So a fun little lesson after I just finished filming that video. So now that we're on SBK, you have this sign, and this track actually is where they delivered the new R211 subway cars for the New York City Transit Authority. That track, actually, I don't think they use this, but hold on, focus. If you could see that track over there, I'll walk over to it. This track over here actually it doesn't go along, but it connects with a track like all the way over there. I don't know if you guys can see it, and it curves and it keeps going down until I think the Navy Yard or something, or the Brooklyn Army Terminal. I forgot which one it is that's over there. But yeah, so there's no R211s, I don't think right now, that's over here. I could probably walk. But yeah, that's the one thing I like about street running railroads, especially since the New York, New Jersey rail is the last one remaining in the whole of New York City. Because New York City, if you didn't know, used to be filled to the brim with street running rail. And now they only have one left, or we only have one left. And I like researching those, and yeah, so there is no R211s here, but there is this green thing, if you could see it, which is what they use to, let's say, that's what they use to tow the R211s. I think they tow them, yeah, they tow them over here. So yeah, you can see it better now. They couple them up with adapters. So this one has a knuckle coupler, I think. Yeah, you can clearly see. And then they put an adapter on the R211 and then tow them. So the R211 will be right here. They tow them. I know I keep on saying they tow them, but they tow them to Costco, and you'll see why in a minute. So here is where the 211s would be towed, and like I said before, that green thing, I don't know if you guys could see it. Not that green thing, not the forklift, but it's being blocked. But yeah, it'll couple up and tow it all the way over here. This is MTA, South Brooklyn Railway. When the South Brooklyn Railway first opened, it was its own company. I think used to be owned by the LIRR, and yeah, owned by LIRR, and then MTA bought it. I don't know if it was owned by LIRR. I probably got that part wrong, but I think they used to do freight operations or something with LIRR. They used to have a passenger service too, but that's not existent anymore. So this is a derailleur, so it's only, so here's the good thing and bad thing about this is that it's purposely made to derail trains, but if a train comes speeding down here, it won't derail, because it's only supposed to be, it only derails trains that's moving at a slow speed. So yeah. But as you can see, here's a bus passing. This leads to, this is now SBK, and it leads by Costco. And let's see. It leads over here by Costco to where it goes, curves around, and goes by the freeway, and then boom, you're by the, well, yeah, it leads up and it goes through a little yard that they don't have anymore. They recently destroyed the yard in order to build a rail car testing facility, and now I think I have a picture of the yard from before, but now they have a rail car testing facility that they're building there, and then it leads up with the D train, and then that's how they deliver the 211s, any subway car, from here to NYCTA property. And yeah, so I'm now on the other side of Costco, and as you can see, the curves, the tracks come, and we're about to hit NYCTA territory, or New York City subway territory. And as you can see, they go along over here, and then what's cool about this is that these are the only existing tracks that lead into this yard. You could also see the new facility that they're building. So I feel like when it comes to MTA, they don't really have any freedom to do what they do, unless it's just like, because like, for example, the MTA wouldn't just say, oh, let's rip down this old yard in favor for a new fancy building where we could test trains. I feel it's mostly the city that would say, oh, instead of having to test them on active subway lines, delaying trains. But they only test them on subway lines that have like a track that they don't use or something, like a test track or something. But yeah, they probably just like, oh, instead of having to bring them out of the yard and put them on tracks that you don't use or test tracks that you purposely built, we should build a testing facility just to test those train cars. And which is pretty smart, because I think other companies would, or I think other rail companies would have this, but yeah, it's pretty smart. As you can see, they're making progress on the building. This part is, I guess, complete on the outside. And yeah, I'll show you guys once I get around to it. So here's the rail car facility. And I think they have to replace those rails because they look kind of like buried in the dirt. But yeah, those are the rails that was by Costco, and they lead all the way over here. They lead all the way over here. So this is me. I guess they'll have tracks going from inside there to leading out with these tracks, these two tracks over here. And the one cool thing about these two tracks is if you go over here, you could see them lead up with the D train line that leads them to Coney Island Yard, one out of two of the main overhaul facilities / shops that the MTA has for their subway cars. So like I said before, you could see them, well, not these two tracks. These two tracks right here are the D train, or those are for the D train. It's this track, I guess. The other, whoa, I guess the other one like ends underneath the tunnel. But yeah, it has a stopper right here just for them to know that they don't need any deliveries or nothing coming through here. So then, as you can see, they lead up to the D train. And yeah, that's basically it. So this was just kind of a history lesson. I don't know if I'll do more of these, but yeah, that's it. I guess I'll see y'all later. This has been Amir signing out. Oh shoot. This has been Amir signing out. Peace.